Hey guys, Paul here with another tip from my Ultimate Body Transformation Trainer book. Reach out to me if you want to get a copy. I've got quite a few left. I had a few orders this week, which will be posting out on Thursday. But yeah, thank you for listening to the podcast. Now today I want to talk about another tip from the book, which is when you're looking at programming, how does posture correlate with pain? And if so, does it? Do we need to worry about posture? So the thing with posture, and I'll just put the book away because I'll distract myself with my amazingness. The thing with posture is it kind of goes on either end of the bell curve. So some trainers are like, yes, posture is the most important variable that we have. We need to make sure that you have a really good standing posture, you have a good resting posture, you got to sit up straight at a desk, you need to get posture correctors. You need to train certain muscles to increase postural stability and strength. And there's other groups of trainers who are more from the biopsychosocial mold of training and physiotherapy, rehabilitation, we'll say pain management and pain science, saying that it doesn't matter at all. So posture isn't correlated with pain. Posture doesn't really matter. There are a number of different postures. There can therefore be no ideal posture. Now, what we want to do with that information is obviously the two sides of information are very, very conflicting. Some trainers have had fantastic results with their clients who are applying more of a biomechanical postural model and working on their clients to get results through that framework and have done really, really great things. And a lot of people have not succeeded as well with that framework. On the flip side, with the BPS model, a lot of trainers have had, and coaches and therapists, etc., have had fantastic success with that model as well. And some haven't had success. So what we need to do from here is work out how we're going to work with that information. And as with most things in the fitness industry and health and rehabilitation, is that the truth really does lie somewhere in the middle. There are benefits besides pain to improving someone's posture. So improving posture will help put someone in a biomechanically more advantageous position for a number of classically performed resistance training exercises. The key fundamentals of so-called good posture will allow someone to get in better joint positions to then therefore apply more force. And we see this with powerlifting techniques all the time, like an arch in the upper back, increasing thoracic mobility and extension leads to better bench press performance. Changing pelvic tilt can lead to very measurable changes in range of motion around the joint, for example, around the hips, as a very, very common case. And for some people, their habitual daily postures are going to cause pain. So what do we need to do as fitness professionals within our scope of practice and to help best serve our clients? The first thing we can do is not catastrophe. We can't demonize a client's posture. We shouldn't really go up to someone and say, well, your shoulders hurt, your neck hurts because of your shoulder. Your shoulders are rolled too far forward anteriorly of your hip line. If I drop a plumb line by the side, you're not going to be straight. We can't really do that because it's not really accurate. And also, apart from not being accurate, it's also not helpful. The reason it's not helpful is it gets someone into that kind of frame of mind and that mindset that there's something wrong with them that needs to be fixed. It's not really conducive to reducing musculoskeletal pain over the long term. So that's something that we need to eliminate as fast as we can from our vocabulary. The second thing that we need to do is be aware of it in our program design. So this may sound like I'm saying two very conflicting things. I'm not saying two conflicting things. I'm saying we take care of it from both ends of the spectrum. The reason why we take care of both ends of the spectrum is we're trying to do the most complete and whole job possible. And having good posture, so standing up tall, etc., is associated with other psychological health benefits. So feeling more confident, reduced anxiety. There's a number of benefits to standing up straight with your shoulders back, as quoted by Jordan Peterson. So what we want to do from a training perspective is we still want to train those muscle groups because, believe it or not, those muscle groups are probably going to be weak in that person following the biomechanical model. And it doesn't mean the biomechanical model is the correct model for pain. It just means that the muscles are probably in a position where they can't apply as much force. They're not going to work as well. So we need to address that. As PTs and as strength coaches and soft tissue therapists and physiotherapists, etc., we need to take care of all that. The third thing that we can do with someone in posture is to just generally encourage a higher amount of movement throughout the day. See, the problem with posture is the best posture that you can follow is the next one. So the best posture to help you feel better is the next posture that you adopt. So it's not the fact that the position you're in right now is bad, it's the duration of time that someone's in that position is the issue. So if someone's sitting down for 8 hours a day in the same really flexed over position, it's not that being in flexion is necessarily bad or necessarily an evil thing. It's the fact that they're stuck in one position. That's all it is. If we increase movement variability, more incidental activity throughout the day, it's going to have really profound impacts on their metabolic health in terms of getting more steps up, and more incidental activity is very healthy overall. It's going to take load off certain soft tissues, which may be feeling a strain from too much volume in one position. That's kind of like the takeaway we got there. And just generally help them improve their fat loss and body composition efforts as well, with the psychological benefits of more movement. So guys, that's kind of like the postural stuff that we want to focus on as personal trainers. Communicate to our clients as if their posture is not a big issue, and that we don't have to worry about it too much in terms of causing pain. It's not really a problem. Don't make your clients feel like they have something wrong with them. And then when you do their training program, make sure you deliver a training effect first and foremost. You screen them and you do all the things that they need to do. And then that you do exercises anyway, regardless, as your assistance work, as your accessory work, to help train the muscles that are considered weak in the biomechanical framework. If you do that, you're going to get the best of both worlds for your clients. What you're going to find is they're not going to feel bad about it. Their posture is going to get better anyway, because they're doing some strengthening work for it, and they generally feel better. Encourage incidental movement throughout the activity for the clients who have poorer posture as the fastest way to feel better overall, psychologically, physiologically, and metabolically. And have fun with it. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks heaps. We've got a ton of new listeners and watchers recently. Very, very cool. Very happy about it all. And if anyone wants to chat, reach out. More than happy to meet you all and speak to more people. Thanks heaps, guys. See you soon.